What's up, YouTube? The Bearded Outdoorsman, your guide to all things gear and beards. Today we're going to be taking a look at what I have in my Ditty Bag. Don't know what a Ditty Bag is? I'll explain that after the intro, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. If you're watching this video, if you haven't already subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up if you find this video helpful. But today, we're going to talk about my Ditty Bag. Now, if you don't know what a Ditty Bag is, it's nothing more than a small bag for miscellaneous items that maybe have no home in your hiking pack. For me, it goes in one of these little zippered pouches, alright? A lot of different variations. A lot of people carry a bunch of different type bags and style bags with pretty much the same common items on the inside. So that's what a Ditty Bag is, and I'm going to break it down. I'm going to flip the camera around, break it down, show you what I carry and why. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so now that we have the camera turned around, so this is the bag that I use. It is a Coghlan's zippered pouch. They come in packs of three various sizes, and this is the smallest. I'll drop a link in the description below for these packs. So let's get into it and see what we have. Everything is stored in Ziploc bags just to help keep them waterproof, because this bag is not waterproof. I mean, as you can tell, it's a mesh side. So first off is our big bag. This is a lot of miscellaneous items, and we'll just get into it and see what all we have, and I'll explain why I have what I have. Alright. Well, since this was the last thing out, earplugs. A lot of times I hike on sections of the AT, and some of those times I stay at shelter sites. So if any of you have ever stayed at a shelter site, you know that it can get loud and people can stay up really late hours talking and carrying on, and this just helps me sleep. There's a second one in here somewhere. There it is. So these just kind of give me a little bit of peace of mind and be able to tone out some of those loud other hikers and be able to sleep. So 2 packs of wet wipes. Just something simple. They don't weigh anything, just something simple to carry if I need to wipe my hands or whatever. A little composition book, just so I can either take notes, or if I need to leave a message for somebody, leave a note for someone, this will come in handy. So it's just a little simple composition notebook. I do carry a hiking journal as well. I've played around with it. Sometimes I carry that journal on the trail with me, and sometimes I make notes in this smaller book and then transfer it over to the hiking journal when I get back to the vehicle or home, for that matter. So something good to have. And then a little golf pencil if I needed to make notes in that and leave notes for somebody. So, and it's easy to sharpen. I don't have to worry about it being an ink pen, ink running out, that kind of thing. Small, just single blade pocket knife. A lot of times I carry a pocket knife. If y'all watch my EDC video, I carry a pocket knife, 2 pocket knives most of the time, but when I go hiking, I usually don't carry one in my pocket. So this is just in case I need a blade for something. It is a lock back, so I don't have to worry about cutting my finger off. It is a SOG, I don't know which model this is. It's not on here. But anyway, just a small lock back pocket knife. Next, my headlamp carries 3 AAA batteries, so these are just backup batteries for that. Right, two more wet ones, so 4 wet ones total. Cotton balls, these, you know, they don't weigh anything, so these are just basically if I needed to start a fire, needed a little bit of tinder, I'd have that. They're stored in a Ziploc bag, so they're not going to get wet. So next, mini Bic. I have one in my cook kit, and I'll usually have one on my person as well, but this is just a backup. A section of straw with duct tape just wrapped around it. As you can see, it's a pretty good amount of duct tape, so if I needed duct tape for anything, I'll have that. A couple extra carabiners. Now, I have had a setup with my hammock to where I used these mini carabiners for my underquilt. I've changed that system up, but still, these things are plastic. They're not rated for a whole lot of weight, but at the same time, they're easy to clip something. If I needed to clip something to my pack for it to dry, something like that, they're really handy for that. Same goes with these. This one more so, excuse me, this one more so if I lost my carabiner for my bear bag, this would be a good backup for that one. It's a little larger. A tube of super glue, if this goes more along with the first aid stuff, but if I needed to glue a cut shut or really anything, I have this. A simple Dairy Queen plastic spoon. If anything were to happen to my spork, I at least want a second method of being able to eat my food without having to basically make a spork or bum a spork from someone. So it's a simple, lightweight, little plastic, little flimsy, didn't cost anything. So if I break it, I can go to Dairy Queen and buy an ice cream and get another spoon. Carmex, you know the purpose of that. Also, too, is if I needed to build a fire, Carmex spread on this cotton ball will light a lot easier and burn longer than just the cotton ball. So, and lastly, in this Ziploc bag would be instant coffee. This goes in an emergency bag because I always have my coffee, but if something were to happen, I have a backup. Say what you want in the comments, but I have to have my coffee, so this is a good backup method. In the bag, not in a secondary bag, would be hand sanitizer. I use a little bit of it. Let's see. Next, this bag is more first aid. So let's see. Have Tylenol PM and the white pills are allergy medicine. Excedrin. Sometimes I do get migraines, and this is really good for that. Let's see, Advil. Now, I picked up these little pill bags from, I think I picked them up at Walmart, but I'll see if I can find them on Amazon and drop a link in the description. These come in really handy because, I mean, of course, in my house I have bottles of this stuff, so I can just put a few in here for my trip, replenish it as I need, and don't have to put a new bag every time, or don't have to buy the sample packs. Benadryl, anti-diarrheal, a little bit of BioFreeze. I'm a section hiker person. I have a family. I have 2 jobs, so I don't get to hike very often. So when I do, I'm probably going to end up sore. I've actually given away more of this on the trail than I have used. So that has come in handy for others, but not for me. 2 alcohol wipes and 3 Band-Aids. I'm not big on first aid. If a Band-Aid won't cover it up, super glue won't seal it up, then I need to be headed home. All right, and let's see, 2 more things. Have a little mini sewing kit that has 2 buttons, a safety pin, and a couple various needles with some small thread. So if I needed to patch something up, clothing, gear, whatever, I've got a sewing kit for that. And lastly, these don't take up a whole lot of weight at all. So 2 hot hands, 1 pack. And worst thing you can do is be cold. So these come in handy. I have replaced these, I have used these, and if for nothing else, open them up, throw them in the foot of my sleeping bag or under my blanket, top quilt on my hammock, and keep my feet warm. So, alright. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is my Ditty Bag. That is what I carry with me when I go hiking. It just gets stuck in my pack somewhere, but I know where it's at if I need it. It has a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Some stuff I will probably never ever use or need on the trail, but it's just a peace of mind of having it. So that's what a Ditty Bag is. That's what's in mine. And in the description, I'll put what the weight is. I'm not sure. I've got to find my scale, and I'll weigh it, and I'll put that in the description, what mine as is, what it weighs. And that's it for me today. So stay bearded, get outdoors, and God bless.